everyone. It's almost noon, so the crew is kind of taking a little bit of a lunch break, but I thought I'd show you a bit of what's gotten done so far. They've actually got this entire lower level replaced now. He's actually put it so it hangs down just slightly. I don't know if you can see it, but it does hang down a little bit on the outside. That provides a bit of a drip edge, so the water doesn't get up under there. And yes, that is pink. The plywood is pink because it came from, when I moved in here, there was an old, somebody tried to make a greenhouse type potting shed, and it had 4 plywood walls. So not a lot of sunlight was getting in there, and they'd painted it pink. Don't ask me why. It was pink, and it was ugly. And my dad dismantled it, and he piled all the lumber in the garage for me. Yeah, that's what we've gotten done so far. They're going to get ready to do the other side, and I hope they can get to the upper levels. It's a little hard. They just got these little giant ladders and to make a kind of a scaffolding, but these aren't actually tall enough to get up to the upper level there. But letting you know, that's what we're doing on the updates right now on the home improvement. So hello everyone. Thought I'd swing you around and just say hi, and then we will go into the bathroom and I'll show you what I've been doing in the bathroom. Oh boy. So this is currently what I am doing. I've been kind of deconstructing here. Got the chair in the bathtub so I can stand safely. I had old hardware on here, old hardware hanging from here, old hardware from here. I had I just trying to smooth out some of this rough areas. I'm gonna repaint in here everything. I've got this old track here, window track. I've got to fill in with something. I tried chiseling the wood flat like on here, but it didn't really chisel. It ended up pulling the whole thing out. So either I gotta find a small something to stuff up in there. I'm half thinking of just stuffing it with insulation. Something has got to go up and to fill that. I'll ask my neighbors when they come back. But yeah, they're gonna be back. But I'm making a mess. Gotta sweep up my windowsill. I've already swept up. I've gotten this nice and loose. I'm gonna also see if I can get some help getting it off the walls. And I gotta get my clock out of here, pull the nails out. I've got a few bumpy places there I've got to get smoothed out. And I have tried getting some of the cobwebs, but boy, they just don't want to brush off this ceiling very well. Some may end up getting painted into the ceiling. Yeah, the old crack's been trying to smooth these. Some of these are going to have to get plastered. I actually found a big bucket of patch and repair right there, all-purpose joint compound. And yeah, I'll see. I found that. I hope it's still good. I have no idea how old it is. I got my little thing, you know. But it was nice finding that big bucket in a cabinet. I was looking for my duster, and I found that. So that's what we got done so far in here. Yeah, as you can see, I've been dusting, but like I said, oh yeah, it just does not want to. Some of those cobwebs do not want to come off. Try and adjust my old light. Someday I'm going to get an electrician to wire from over there straight up to there so I can use that light again. I haven't been able to use that light in, what, 23 years now? Oh, well. Anyways, and we've pulled up carpet out here. Gonna get all this flooring eventually. Once, flooring's the last thing you do. Do walls, ceilings, everything else, and then you do your floors last. And the floors are gonna get sanded down, and I'm gonna make them look pretty like the floor in here. I did that floor. Well, I mean, look at that floor. That floor is so beautiful. Look at the shine on it. Yeah, sanded down. This fur is just so beautiful. And I need to do some more floor work. Make it look good. But yeah, I was going to try to use my pruning saw to cut this, but it was not working very well. So I will get some help when the guys get back. I think they all took a lunch break. They are getting ready to do the other side of the house, and I'll show you that. This is all the lumber that's cut, and it's ready to be put on. Got toolboxes moved over to here, and when they get back from their lunch break, we are going to be, oh, I shouldn't trip in the grass. We are going to be getting this side fixed up and done just like the other side. Now I look forward to that. Well, I'll talk to y'all. Well, folks, that faucet is in. It took my neighbor about 2 days and a collective 4 hours because the old one did not want to come out. The nuts were just so tight, he literally stripped them trying to get them off, and then he had to find a tool that would cut them to get those old 26-year-old PVC type nuts off on the underside. But still an old sink, but it looks 100% better with a new faucet, and I like that one. That gives me that's a nice arch. And my dishwasher adapter fits perfectly. Oh, come on, why isn't this focusing? But yeah, as you can see, it fits perfectly on there. I'm going to clean my lens for a sec. Hold on, folks. Okay, we're back. Let's see if we can get a little focus better on there. Yeah, you can see it. It fits on there perfectly. So I'll be able to hook my dishwasher up. Got it really nice. And yes, we got it correctly hooked up to the taps underneath. So we got hot, hot, cold, cold. Well, cold on the right, hot on the left, and we got them correctly hooked up. So, yep, I turn this thing this way, I get cold water. I turn it this way, I get hot water. Unfortunately, my sinks are still clogged up, so all they do is fill up with water, and then I have to bail them out. So we're still going to be using the tubs to wash dishes in. And yes, I got to get dishes washed. Still going to use the tubs, but it looks nice. And now I got to get all my stuff put back here where it goes. Hand soap on this side, and dish soap on that side. I got the lemon verbena this time. I like it. It's nice. Put my bottle brush back behind here. My straw cleaner is back there. And get my little Brillo pad. And I really need to get yarn and make some of these. They're made out of that scrubby yarn that Red Heart makes. Someone made this one for me, and I literally have stopped using dishcloths. I don't use dishcloths anymore. I just use this to wash my dishes. It's like the perfect thing ever. There's one. And here's number 2. And here's a strainer that I do use from time to time. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get a little caddy for that stuff and put it right there next to the sink. But I also went and put some fresh contact paper on this side. This was the side where they took a picture and it said damage to countertop. Countertop's not damaged. Everything's nice and fine. All it needed was a little bit of fresh contact paper. Did that. Looks good now. Okay. So that's, yeah, there we go. That looks so good. It's so pretty. I love my new faucet. Okay. Yep. So I'll get a little more on here once my neighbor, who is out there putting not showing faces, but yes, he's on a little scaffolding up there getting some more trim pieces and evicting all the birds, and there'll be no more birds in my eaves. Those starlings are gonna have to find someplace else to nest next spring. Well, I'll talk to y'all later. Yep, you checking it out? Okay, folks. Well, my neighbor who was working outside, he had a little tool, so he was able to cut down from the toilet pipe and make a little path, and we pulled the marlite out. Got this one up. The one behind, marlite behind the bathroom sink is going to take a little. We're just going to have to remove that cabinet and everything to get that one off. But one of the fun things I am finding out about this tub, I believe this is a 1940 cast iron tub. I know it's a cast iron tub, but I thought it was put on later in, like in the 70s, because it looks almost like the tub we had in the house my dad built in the 70s when I was a kid. But I'm looking around and I'm realizing they literally built these walls up around the tub, the lath and plaster walls. You see the lath there? Some of the plaster's fallen away, and I'm gonna have to try to see how I can fix and repair all that. But yeah, the plaster is busted away from there. But you can see how the tub actually extends behind the plaster. The plaster is literally covering up part of the tub there. You see how much of that tub is actually about 1/4 inch into the plaster. So that means, and the way this is, this board here is nice and straight, but you see the gaps where the tub curves? They never really filled those in. They literally put the tub on the original subflooring. They built the walls, and I'm pretty sure if I could pull this one away, you would see that the plaster here is also built, lath and plaster walls are built around the tub. So they basically furred out, put in their studs, put down the subflooring, put the tub in here, then they built the lath and plaster walls around the tub, and then they put in the fir flooring last. And that means this tub was installed in 1940. I got a 1940 cast iron tub. I love this tub. It's really nice and deep. It's really good for a nice hot soak. But I had no idea it was actually the original tub that was put in here when the house was built. So yeah, this tub is a great tub, and I'm really going to work hard on. I got the rubber seal stuff off, and I'm really going to try hard to get all that cleaned off of it, off the bottom. I guess if the tub had been that puke pink or Pepto pink or whatever color that was popular back in the, they had some colored tubs and toilets, and the ones you see most in some of these old houses are the pink toilets with the pink tub and the pink sink. Because I believe back around 1940, the late 30s, early 40s, whoever was the president of the United States, I'd have to go look that up. But if I remember right, his wife liked a certain shades of pastel colors. And so you saw kitchens and bathrooms and sinks and tubs and countertops all done up in those colors. The most popular one being the Pepto pink. Well, I'm glad that they put in a white tub, because white is timeless. Yeah, 83-year-old tub, and it's still as good as the day it was put in. Well, it needs a good scrubbing out, and I do need to get it professionally electrostatic paint repainted, because the original enamel on the inside has worn poorly, and I've got some really bad lime mineral stains that I got to take care of. But oh yeah, don't look at my dirty tub. I've been cleaning out that window seal, and I got things. I think it's getting just about ready. I gotta get some caulk or something up in here. But yeah, it's just about ready for a good painting or something. Anything to make it look nice. And so yeah, getting this whole bathroom looking nice. Cracks in the ceiling are now, but the spider webs are gone. Finally did get all those spider webs. I've gotten little screws out of the walls. I got little holes. I'm not going to bother patch them. I might patch them. I'm debating. But I did get this patched, and I started patching the plaster down there. And some of the plaster there, it's going to need a second coat, but I got to let the first coat dry. I have no idea when the bathroom's going to get painted, but it's definitely got to get done. But I thought that was really interesting that they literally put the tub in before they even finished the walls. The tub is sitting on the subflooring. They built up the flooring and the walls around the tub. And I'm going, that is just amazing. Probably because when they put the tub in, they realized the tub was slightly too long for the walls that they had put the they had framed in the walls, and they realized that the tub was about an inch too long, so they put it in first and then built up, because you know, you got a 1/4 inch here, 1/4 inch here. That means the tub is literally 1/2 inch to an inch longer than the width of the entire room. But it was interesting. They literally built the lath and plaster walls around the tub. Oh boy. But we'll get this. We'll get the rest of the marlite off the walls. I'm going to do some this is something where I know a professional, instead of sanding down all this, they would simply just take some mud, drywall mud, and retexture the whole entire room. But I really can't afford to do that. I'm still weird. It got this darkish. Some of the plaster is so dark. I would just wonder if that's just from moisture. I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, I'm going to, or if they put something, or did they paint the plaster with something that was supposed to, protect it from moisture? Good question. I have no idea about the building practices in 1940, but I'm gonna try to smooth these walls off as best I can, doing some sanding, and then once we get all that damaged plaster down there fixed or patched, or put some more stuff in there just to make everything nice and smooth. I know I have a brother-in-law. He's literally, he has a 1940 home, and he's not even trying to repair his lath and plaster walls. In fact, he's literally taking out everything all the way to the studs, and all the lath, all the plaster in each room. He's doing his house one room at a time. And he's replacing it all with modern drywall, redoing all the electrical. I wish I could afford to do that. You know, but we're just gonna fix up what we got and use it. But I thought you'd all find that a little interesting. I had no idea I had an original 1940 tub. I'm glad it's white. Somebody out there sure sounds happy. Happy birds. Well, as you notice, the post that was up here and stabilizing that corner has been removed. And now I'm going to show you. My neighbor's gone now. He'll be back Monday evening. But yeah, I got pink boards up there. We got this side. It's all finished. Got to get somebody up under those eaves to do some caulking. Gotta get some caulking done up there. And yeah, I still have to find someone. Oh, well, old wasp nest. Bird's nest. Birds were evicted. No birds in there, but yeah, there's not going to be any more birds in there. Starlings will have to find someplace else because where they were nesting is all boarded up. And Monday, when they can get up on the roof, they're going to get that corner spot too. That one's going to be, remove that 2x4 and put a triangular trim piece in there, and no more birds up there in my attic. All right. But I thought I would just give a little finish up for the Saturday finish up on what we got done on Saturday. And that will be, yeah, he's gonna put something up there to finish up that little corner there. That was a tricky spot. And I will get this video out to you guys, and you'll probably see it sometime tomorrow morning. Oh God, I gotta get or tonight, depending on when I get it. It's gonna be a long video showing you all the stuff that we're doing and getting done around here. Has really been kind of time consuming, but I think it'll be worth it. Oh God. Anyways, Monday he's gonna come back with some help, and they're gonna get all around the upstairs, and as well as the roofing tiles that need to be replaced are gonna get replaced. And we'll get all that done. Oops, the winds are picking up. Yeah, I've been so busy with all this repair work. I've been neglecting my yard. I need to get a sprinkler going on the backyard here. My grass is starting to dry out again. But I'll get this put together and out. It's going to be a long video. I'm going to duck behind the house, away from the wind. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, all the usual stuff. And I will see y'all on the next video.